What's happening, hot stuff?
Hey everybody, how's it going?
What's up?
My name's Matt, this is Chewbacca, and this is a FakeWoodTable. So today I have an extremely long big-ass box from Big Bad Toy Store. Got like 20 really cool things in the box. I know I've got a couple of NECA Ultimate figures in here and a whole bunch of Masters of the Universe Origins, so let's get into it. First things I see on top are these new re-releases of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures from Playmates.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I've got Leonardo and Donatello.
Leonardo leads Donatello Dust Machine.
That's a fact, Jack.
Raphael, and my personal favorite, Michelangelo.
Raphael is cool but rude.
Give me a break.
Michelangelo is a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So like any Turtle fan, I've already got a couple of releases of these guys. I've got my originals from the 80s, and I've got the 2013 anniversary editions. But as far as I know, this is the first time they've done them on the original card backs since the original card backs, so this is going to be my mint on card collection. These look really nice. It's cool seeing them look all fresh and new again. I picked up one more of these Ghostbusters Plasma series figures. I got this glow-in-the-dark slimed version of Peter Venkman.
He slimed me.
That's great.
That's pretty cool looking. I like how there's even a little slime on the Proton pack. So they actually did make a slimed version of all 4 Ghostbusters. But as far as I can remember, Venkman was the only one to actually get slimed in the original movie, so he's the only one I'm going to buy.
I feel so funky.
He glows in the dark pretty good. It could be better. It's really cool that the Proton string glows in the dark. That's a really fun variant. Glow in the dark stuff is awesome. Alright, I got 2 McFarlane figures in here, so you know they're Batman related. The first one is this amazing looking Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey. Dude, she looks so cool with that gold. I've been waiting for this one for a while. This movie was absolute garbage, but as always, Margot Robbie was fantastic as Harley Quinn. And this is just an awesome outfit. I love that she's wearing the roller skates.
When the fuck does she have time to do a shoe change?
This has to be my third favorite look for Harley Quinn, right after the black and red leather outfit and Daddy's Little Monster. And I am so glad that she comes with this mallet and not yet another crowbar or some dumb shit. This is a really cool looking figure. It might just be the best Harley Quinn McFarlane's done so far. The second McFarlane figure I got in here is the Penguin from The Batman. Colin Farrell did such an amazing job with this character. He just looked gnarly as hell and was completely unrecognizable in that makeup.
Take it easy, sweetheart. You looking for me?
This will be the fourth and probably the final figure I get from this film. Aside from like Gordon and maybe Alfred, I can't see McFarlane doing too many more characters. He looks awesome. It's just too bad he didn't come with a cool weapon like that machine gun that he used in the movie. Hopefully someday DC and Warner Bros. Will stop treating us like children and let us make our own decisions as to whether or not we want our action figures to have firearms.
Bye, Batman.
Think again, Joker. Fly, Batcopter.
Fire! Got him! Ah, where does he get these great weapons?
You're finished, Joker.
Either way, with or without a gun, this is a great looking figure. Alright, I got 5 Masters of the Universe Origins figures in here. I got the Sorceress, Jitsu, one of my personal favorites, Buzz-Off. I got the mini comic variant of Stratos, and another one of my favorites from childhood, Clawful. As always, these look amazing, and the packaging and everything takes me way back to the 80s. It is so awesome when they release the characters that I had and loved as a kid. Clawful and Buzz-Off were definitely in my top 5 bad guys. I always made Buzz-Off a bad guy because he's a freaking bee and bees suck.
Not the bees!
I'm really glad we got a Sorceress single-carded like this. I very much prefer this look over the one that came with Castle Grayskull. And this will be a really good substitute for any vintage collectors that don't want to spend over $100 to get the Sorceress figure. Jitsu just looks badass over here with his gold vac metallized hand. It is so awesome that they're actually doing vac metallized parts for these guys. That Battle Armor He-Man variant that they did looked really cool in vac metal. I probably could have lived without this comic book variant Stratos, but as a wise man once said,
once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can.
This Origins line is so good. These are some really awesome additions. Okay, I finally got this other Lord of the Rings figure that I pre-ordered like a year ago. I got the Diamond Select Gandalf. He looks really good. I really like that the hat is removable. I wasn't sure if it would be or not. This will most likely be the last Lord of the Rings figure that I get. A while back I got Frodo, and I really only want these two characters. Don't get me wrong, these movies are awesome, but I'm definitely not going to try to get all the characters. I'm just not a big enough fan for all that.
Oh my god. What if I'm gay for Tolkien?
The only other character I might actually consider picking up would be Gollum. But for now, I'm really happy with just Gandalf and Frodo. I decided to grab the other two NECA Ultimate Universal Monster figures to go with the Frankenstein that I got last October. The first one I got in here is the Mummy, and just like Frankenstein, I decided to go with the color variant. Dude, he looks perfect. These face sculpts are just spot on. He really doesn't come with very much stuff aside from the alternate hands and heads. NECA did put out an accessory pack that actually includes his entire sarcophagus, which is really cool, but honestly I feel like that should have been included with this ultimate figure. Not to mention that the accessory pack costs more than the figure itself, so it's gonna have to be a hard pass for me.
Pass!
This figure is really nice though. I love the little gold ring detailing on his hands. The second NECA Ultimate Universal Monster figure I got in here is the Wolfman. So this figure has a really cool feature that, in my opinion, makes it more ultimate than any other NECA Ultimate figure.
Wolfman's got nards.
And no, it's not his fuzzy wolf nards.
New band name, I call it.
It might be kind of hard to see in there, but he not only comes with a human head and alternate human hands, he also comes with human lower legs and feet, so you can completely change him into Lon Chaney if you want to. And that is fucking awesome. So far, this Universal Monster line is looking great. I just really hope they do Dracula and the Creature from the Black Lagoon soon. I can't believe they haven't done Dracula yet. I've got most of Wave 5 of these Marvel Legends 3 3/4 inch retro figures in here. I picked up Brown Suit Wolverine, Dark Phoenix, Mr. Fantastic, and my all-time favorite Spider-Man villain, Venom. He looks badass. I love that menacing grin. This Wolverine and Dark Phoenix are essentially just repaints of the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Wolverine and Phoenix. But what's cool about that is now we have what's arguably the two most iconic looks for Wolverine. And the Phoenix repaint is basically an entirely new character as Dark Phoenix, so these are some pretty dope repaints. Mr. Fantastic, on the other hand, just seems kind of boring. Just like with the Invisible Woman, I wish they could have represented his powers in some way or another. I mean, you already gave us an awesome looking translucent Human Torch, and the Thing is going to look cool just because he's the Thing. But how easy would it have been to give the Invisible Woman translucent legs and give Mr. Fantastic like one stretched out arm or an enlarged hand?
Was that so hard?
It really just feels like a lost opportunity. Either way, these look really cool, and as always, I love that retro card art. Okay, the last thing in here is really awesome. I got this 1989 Batman grapple launcher prop replica. Let's bust it out of here and get a better look at it. Okay, this is pretty sweet. It's a little smaller than I thought it would be, but it's 1:1 scale, so I guess it's the correct size. It looks badass. I think the hook itself is actually vac metallized plastic. It's all shiny. That's cool. It needs a battery for some reason, which I don't have. I think it's to retract the hook, so I didn't want to push it in all the way because I was afraid it might get stuck. That's really cool how it looks like there's actually cable wound up in there. I don't think this tiny little thread is going to hold 108 pounds of Vicky Vale.
You weigh a little more than 108.
Oh, really?
Let's go.
This is really cool. It's going to look great sitting next to the Batarang on the display shelf. Alright guys, that's everything in the box.
Holy goat nipples, Bat Thumb!
Hang on. I love this song. It's my favorite part coming up.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.